Howdy. The mail arrived, so let's take a look at it together. Thank you for everyone who sent in a letter, and my apologies if I haven't gotten, I'm only just getting around to looking at it now, but thank you for all the letters, and yeah, I'm looking forward to checking them out with you. So let's start with one from Andrew. What does Andrew have to say? So, Andrew says, Andrew's posted a picture. He, I love you. Howdy. Phantom Strider. Open now. You're the best YouTuber. Smiley face, Andrew. And that's a picture of Andrew there. To Phantom Strider from Andrew. That's lovely, Andrew. What do you have to say? Oh, what a nice, that's so nice. Do you have anything to say, or are you just posting me a lovely picture? I think Andrew just might have given me just a nice picture. Well, you know, Andrew, that's really nice. That was lovely. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. So, next we've got a letter from Irene. What does Irene have to say? Oh, it's Irene's symbol, the skull and crossbones. I remember that. And if I can open... So, Irene says, hey there, what kind of pants, trousers is it that you normally wear? Well, Irene, I really like to... Aspies often are quite sensitive to the material they wear in clothes, and I've got really big calves, so tight pants don't really work well on me, so I have to have very loose ones, like boot-cut trousers are the only trousers I'll wear. But generally I just wear these sort of nylon pants. They're quite good in martial arts and stuff because they're quite stretchy, but it's just, yeah, much more comfortable for me to wear those. So yes, I get those specifically because they're very comfortable to wear. People tend to look from the torso up. They don't really tend to look from below the pants, so I don't put too much thought into my... I just wear joggers and regular nylon pants. I think it's nylon, I could be wrong. Anyway, you guys care about that. So yeah, that's what I wear. I'd like to know your thoughts on Ralph Breaks the Internet. Well, Irene, I actually did a little review of Ralph Breaks the Internet, and I was mixed on it. I guess it reminded me too much of some of the less pleasant parts of YouTube, and I liked the connection between Penelope and Ralph, but I felt like, for one thing, I didn't mind that Penelope left. I thought that was okay. She should go on to have whatever life she wants. People really reacted badly to that, Penelope leaving, but I reacted more badly to seeing Ralph try to essentially destroy her world. That was terrible, but they come around in the end, but it's very out of character for Ralph. Anyway, do you usually watch them in theaters, or do you wait for movies to come out on Netflix and DVDs? I like to see them in theaters, normally a couple of weeks after they come out. Goodness gracious, Irene, we've asked a lot of questions here. We need to do everyone else's questions, so I'll just... how do you feel about spicy foods? Well, I think they're not fine. I like to have a lot of salty dishes. I like... let's see, I have chow mein most of the nights at the moment, which has a little bit of mild curry powder in it, so I like that. What qualities are you looking for in a potential friend or partner? Oh, that's a fun one. I really like them to care and try. A lot like what I think I personally see in a lot of people in the community, in that they try hard for other people. They have a lot of empathy. I think empathy is really important. The other thing is, obviously, if they judge me for reviewing cartoons, then I want to find, I like to try and look for people who really care about the person you are and see the message you're trying to give to others. I think that's more important to me than, I guess I don't look for superficial people. And even though this is a very very self-centered platform what I'm working on here, normally I like to listen to people and I like them to be able to listen to me. So yes, if I was to do a dating profile, that's probably what I'd like. Thanks for asking, Irene. I think we better jump on to the next question though. Thank you very much for all the questions, Irene. And we have a letter from Oscar. What does Oscar have to say? I love that we're getting some previous letter writers writing in. That's really cool. Ooh, a handwritten letter. Dear Josh Strider, aka Phantom Strider. At last, I finally get to write to you. You definitely don't know me, but I have been a big fan of you since mid-2016. Oh, thank you, Oscar. The reason I have to write to you is because my dad wanted me to. Pardon if the writing is slanted. I have been watching almost every top list you have made from best lists, why they are so rare, worst lists, if you're interested, you're such a critic. Yeah, oh, you're such a critic. Dark lists, and a few more. You are definitely among my favorite YouTubers. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, you upload a bit too many best worst lists, to which I am mixed on. Oh, really? You know, a lot of people like the best worst list. There's something that's, and I am the only one in the fan community who doesn't like them, he says. Well, yeah, that's, you know, a lot of people, I used to do the worst format of just only doing worst lists because that's what people seem to like. But nowadays, people seem to prefer the algorithm anyway, certainly prefers that I do best and worst lists covering a little bit of both. And I actually don't mind that. It's a lot more work. As you can see, it takes me a lot longer nowadays to produce a video. But I feel like I get to cover the good and the bad that way and to show both sides of the argument. Because I feel like when you're saying, this is bad, it's like, you know, if you say, this is bad, but I think this is what you could do better, it shows when something does something right and not just pointing and saying, this is terrible. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But I guess, yeah, for some people it doesn't make as interesting content. But generally best and worst. I did a lot of polls to see which is generally better received and generally best and worst lists. But I definitely get that, Oscar. I do a lot of best and worst lists. However, you are still a gem of a YouTuber to me, and I am so pleased. Well, actually, you are. I still want you to upload more best lists and maybe upload a few best worst lists. I will always like your other top lists for as much as I look forward to. I hope one day we meet and be best friends. Well, anyways, a happy 20 to you too. To you, pal. Sincerely, yours truly, Oscar. Thank you, Oscar. Really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that feedback too, you know. It gets me thinking. I was like, oh, this is what people enjoy and stuff. And it's a funny platform, isn't it? Morning, Josh. Hearing that Carol Spinney passed away on 12th, 2019 on Tumblr would have had me crying big bird. Oh, that was so sad. Yeah, Carol going. Yeah, I mean, he lived to a ripe old age, though, and oh man, though, you know, he had such a memorable performance in, like, he was Big Bird. So, you know, that's rough. I hope that there is a special Sesame Street episode to honor him in 2020. Yeah, I think there should be as well. Along with a book of 20 postage stamps as well, I learned about kindness, compassion, and friendship, thanks to him. I love how you've done this in different colors along the way. That's very cool. And friendship thanks to him, so my thought and prayers goes out to his family, friends, Robin Roberts, Tim Ride, Sonia Manny, Chris, okay, he is in heaven with the other legends telling his story. Well, you know, I'm a secular humanist, so I don't believe in heaven or hell. Like, I think this life is all we get. But, you know, the time he did spend on this earth, you know, was very much appreciated by everyone, made a lot of people happy, and this time he had with us, I think, you know, it was probably a very special life to him, you know, and he probably really appreciated, you know, being alive. So, yeah, but, you know, if that's what gives you comfort, good for you.
Story voicing Big Bird, seen your top 5 worst best SpongeBob games video on 12th, 2019, with 4.7 likes, 91 dislikes. I'm starting to remember your writing, my friend. Along with your cookie gingerbread house video. Oh yeah, please do a new cooking video where you're making pancakes and bacon. Oh, I'd love to make pancakes. That's a good idea. I know how to make them, actually. I looked at them recently. Please do, let's see, on your YouTube Live Strider channel. Take care, BFF from Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany, you disguised your letter well. This was still ranty, but less ranty. I've inadvertently opened a Tiffany letter, and I didn't read it the normal way. We'll read this the traditional Tiffany way.
Hello, Josh. It's the 10-year anniversary of Disney movie The Princess and the Frog, and I wish there was The Princess and the Frog 2 movie. I wanted to find out if Tiana Prince Navin remained along with her remainder of Louis Lava for Lois, the alligator stopping your Phyllis, their next 2 plans. You might want to see Sailor Moon 5 stars as well as that. My family reply from Linda Valentine, Janet, Jason, the cat, Chelsea comes in the mail. Close shopping, buying other things on the first lot of 2019. Tell Robin that I said Happy Joy for 2019. I'll say Happy New Year. It's Happy Joy. If you drink eggnog every year, I got to buy it along with organic pumpkin spice apple cider along with maple pumpkin butter. Take care, pal, from Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany. Now tell me you've given us not just a wall of writing with no sentence or punctuation, but instead a picture. Oh, wonderful.
Hi Josh, you might have seen the Anime African office worker, and I'm very that's Monica. Ryle, the voiceover roles will have my Nintendo Switch. Me, I would not put the frames down in. Pringles is my favorite chip. Sour cream onions. I like sour cream onions too, good choice. Try honey mustard buffalo ranch the next time I go shopping at Food for Less. From Tiffany. She gave us a little spiky sun there.
We got a box. Let's take a look at the box. We got the box open. There we go. And in this box says, Dear Phantom Strider, I wanted to give you something special to thank you for getting me to love How to Train Your Dragon. I hope you like what I sent you. From Emily Fritz. Well, thank you, Emily. Let's take a look what she sent me. Ooh. Oh, it's toothless. Check it out. Toothless. It is toothless. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. That's nice. Surprise! We have a drawer of letters. So let's open them now. And Toothless and his partner will keep us company. Let's put them here. You can watch them here. All right. And what letter have we got here? Ooh, this is very colorful. Check it out. Hi, Josh Phantom Strider. Oh, it's from the fellow who's very experienced with drum, Eddie. Hi, Phantom Strider, or Strosh if you prefer. Hi, this is Eddie. I have 2 requests for top 6 or 10 lists. Top 6 darkest CBBC episodes. I don't know. I guess I could do that. Yeah. Do they have any iconic shows that they released? Or top 6 worst live-action kids shows? I kept putting that off because I hated doing it so much, as I hated the shows so much. As a sequel list you did ages ago, CBs and CBC and are the BBC's 2 children channels. I think they also cropped up in Australia, but I am unsure. I might take some research. There are pictures of British children's shows on the letter. See how many you recognize. I recognize Mr. Men and Brum and Danger Mouse. The scene in the first SpongeBob movie where SpongeBob and Patrick were in Shell City was very emotional. I guess it was, yeah. Thank God they were saved by the water sprinkler. But one could argue that the incinerator scene in Toy Story 3 was more emotional. A little more emotional than SpongeBob, yes it was. Which do you think was the most emotional? Toy Story 3. Bit of a hard decision really. I have gone with the SpongeBob one, but I'd say it's quite a hard decision. Hope all is well in Australia and the weather is bearable. In Britain, well, we've got a rainy day today, which is nice, because otherwise it'd be very hot. First, the news goes on house pipe bans. Then about high flood warnings. Mother Nature is a cruel woman. Yeah, yes she is. She's getting madder too over the decades. Thank you, Eddie, that was lovely. This letter is from Cleo. Hello and Merry Christmas, Strider. Oh, look at that picture. Oh, isn't that nice? It's me holding Boo. I'm kind of holding him like, I put on a bit of weight though. I'm holding him like a cat, which is actually, yeah, how I would hold Boo. I wanted you to personally thank you for all the love and hard work you put into each and every upload, and especially thank you so much for genuinely caring about your fan base. Best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bright New Year from Cleo. Cleo, that is just beautiful. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to open it, but I really do like that picture. I might take a little snapshot of that so I can post it. Thank you. Oh, we have a Merry Christmas letter from Lolly, aka Medicine Monday. Sorry it's taken me so long to open this, Lolly, but thank you. What do you have to say? Season's greetings. Dear Strosh, may the peace and beauty of the season remain with you throughout the new year. Also remember to keep up the good work and keep on smiling. That smile is a pretty awesome one. Thank you. Merry Smissmas from Lolly yeah. Oh, thank you, Lolly. That's really appreciated. Yeah, sorry it took me so long to get to these Christmas wishes, but you know, Merry Christmas to you guys too. A very late one, but it is most appreciated. I like to make sure though I can open them on camera though, otherwise I would have opened them around Christmas, but it's more fun if we open them together. Merry Christmas, dear friend, on the back. Oh, this is also from Lolly. Lolly, you sent me 2 Christmas gifts. I'm gonna open them both. Okay. Oh, it's from Hogwarts. Dear Mr. Strider, greetings from Gryffindor House. Hope your holiday season is going well. My best wishes to you and for the next decade. Take care of yourself and be your stroshy best. Yours truly, Lolly, from Gryffindor Head Girl. P.S. Caught Slytherin attempting to leg lock curse a first year. Be cautious. I wonder why, if you go into Slytherin, you're just inherently a trickster and a jerk. All students should be helped by their teachers. They shouldn't be like locking them up and assuming the worst of them. That's called labeling theory. Anyway, it's a picture of Josh. Josh Farney. Yes, I remember. Merry Christmas, Strider, and I hope you have a truly magical Christmas and you can write back whenever. Josh. Well, it's great to hear from you, Josh. Thanks for all your messages on Facebook. Let us lift our voices to the heavens and sing of peace, love, and wonder the seasons will bring. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with a smiley face. That's lovely, Josh. Thank you for the Christmas wishes, you know. And a nice picture of a deer on the front there too. Reminds me of Bambi a bit. Very beautiful. Thank you. And our lucky last, I can't find the name of, but I guess we'll soon find out. Whoa, what is this? Oh, they've done an admirable animation. Well, that's more Enter style than mine. Wow, you definitely like this one. What is it? Spear and Fang. Wow. Lauded credibility, artistic merit, innovation, very high. And admirable animation, Crowing Glory gets a really high mark as well. Oh, look at those lovely pictures. Those nice. Glad to see you're trying to be an animation crew. It's very nice, James Baxter. Some lovely pictures and drawings. It's very cool. Well, thank you very much. So I think that's everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in and checking out some of the letters with me. Again, if you'd like to send in a letter, feel free to send it to PO Box 268, Aspley, Queensland, 4034, Australia. Anyway, you have a nice day. I hope you had a nice Christmas and a good New Year, and I'll talk to you soon.